Hey guys, now I'm coming back here for that video, guys. Welcome back to episode of my Madden retrospective series. We take a look at Madden, different stadiums in Madden 22, 23, 24, and 25. Today we're taking a look at Highmark Stadium, and starting off with Madden 22. This is the Buffalo Bills Stadium, and I'll be honest, I can't wait to see their new stadium. I tried building it in Madden 25. Oh, that was a rough video, okay? I was not able to do so. But I am excited to see what it looks like whenever they finish that bad boy. Anyway, though, this stadium right here only has one tunnel, and it's literally just one long corridor from when you go ahead and enter midfield. Now, keep in mind, Madden 22, just for a little recap, Madden 22 has the biggest maps of any stadium, of any Madden. So the outside map is the biggest on Madden 22. For Madden 23, it's not much of an upgrade at all. It's just a 5% less sized map. And then Madden 24 is actually the true upgrade. That's when you get real, upgrade stuff. And then Madden 25 is like just a little bit extra bells and whistles. You don't get anything too crazy. All you end up getting is like a fire extinguisher. You might get a fire alarm. You might get a couple signs here and there. It's nothing really crazy. Madden 22 does not have anybody outside the stadium. So you have the people sitting in their chairs, in their seats, and that's it. Madden 24 is when you're going to actually start seeing people on the outside and moving around, while Madden 22, you just simply don't see that. Now, this is Buffalo, New York, and on the outside of the stadium, you're going to see a lot of farmland. It's a crap ton of farmland. It's not like it's really that much going on outside. Some stadiums have great outsides because, they're in an area where it's all bussing and everything going on, everything going crazy. Not the case with this map. It doesn't mean it's a bad map. It just means it is a lot of farmland. It's still a very humongous map. It's not as big as Madden 22 SoFi Stadium was, but it's still a very big map because of the fact it is, again, Madden 22. And Madden 22 loves themselves a humongous map. Now, there are some crevices on this map, as you can see right in the back of the stadium there. Got a little crevice. We got some vendors and stuff like that. Yes, this is a map where we actually do have some vendors. Not many, but we do have some. It is a very open stadium, which kind of adds to that factor that, we have a lot of little different crevices and areas. I will say, even though I complained many times about Madden 24 and how the people are like ants and they're everywhere and it's kind of like repetitive and they walk in circles, at least with this stadium, the not having people outside this stadium makes it look so weird. It makes it look like it's just dead. In all honesty, it doesn't look good when you have nobody outside this stadium. This is a stadium, because of how open it is, because of how many things are going on, or lack of things going on, you need to have something outside the stadium people-wise, or else this stadium just looks so weird, like there's not actually an NFL game going on. You don't need to have as crazy as EA can get with people in this, in Madden, but you need something, I feel like, going on, or else it's just it's a weird, eerie feeling, and you just don't know what to take away from it. But on the outside, like I said before, as you can see, it is the most bland stadium outside. I think Green Bay, the Packers, might be a tad bit more bland on the outside, but this is really going up there for testing out that theory of blandness. This is like, maybe not as much, but it's definitely up there when it comes to competing with the Green Bay Packers for the most bland stuff going on. But that is also Green Bay, Wisconsin. And again, right here we got ourselves our beautiful Buffalo, New York. So, a lot of farmlands, a lot of just emptiness. This is a very interesting stadium. A very interesting map. This is one of those things where I will say that I feel like EA Sports, you really did not need to make the map outside the stadium that big, because there really isn't anything too go crazy with here. I mean, we could go all the way to the end of this map, and you will see how far away the stadium is from that map. And we have a random building in the middle of nowhere right here, just in the middle of the farmland. Got a highway that goes all the way out here. I've never been to Buffalo, New York. Definitely tell me down below if you have been to Buffalo, New York, and, what's your opinion? Is this accurate? Is this how Buffalo, New York looks? What this kind of reminds me of is Pennsylvania. If you go where, you go like, I don't say where the Amish live, but I can't think of the name for some reason. There's certain areas of Pennsylvania where this is exactly how it looks. Like, you'll drive in Pennsylvania and you'll be driving for like a crap ton long time, and it's just nothing but farmland. And there's not a single house in sight. You just get farmland, farmland, farmland. That's kind of how this reminds me of right now, is just nothing but farmland. And a lot of parking. I give that props. Now, this is Madden 22, so cars really aren't that developed in Madden 22. Again, they get a lot better in 23. 24 is where we get custom license plates, and 25 is where we get fake Ferraris. If you want to see a fake Ferrari, check out my process facility video, and you'll see the fake Ferrari video, because... EA, man, I swear, I love EA sometimes. Sometimes I love them because the stuff they do just cracks me up, and it makes me freaking die laughing. And I'm like, is this really it? But yeah. So now we're into Madden 23, the non-upgrade. This is 5% less small of a map, and there will be some upgrades here and there for some of these stadiums, but not much. Locker rooms don't get upgraded to Madden 24, so this whole locker room right here is going to look like this until Madden 24. Which, lucky for you, we're about to hit Madden 24 after Madden 23. And because this is a very beautiful, open, emptied death map, not much thing going on, we'll be on Madden 24 before you know it. So, we do have a little door right here that goes obviously to nowhere, but again, it's a little bit brighter than Madden 22 is, which I do like. But then Madden 24 is actually the darkest map, so it's funny because we go from like a dark map in 22 to a lighter map in 23, and then a dark map in Madden 24. Yeah, that's what you call progress, I think. That's probably a word that makes the most sense, I guess. See, it's EA Sports, okay? Nothing really makes sense. It's just, you kind of just rock and roll and go with it. And this is probably the best we're going to get. Can't wait to Madden 26 and see what their, cycle is with Madden 26. I assume it's going to be 1,000 times better than this. Probably not, but still. Anyway, the outside of the stadium, again, without people, kind of looked weird and dreary. But they do have some other sections that open up. As you can see right there, we have like a little walk down section. So again, maybe this is actually an upgrade for 23. Most stadiums are not. We have this gigantic pavement area right here, but not a single car. So like, is this like a situation where no one went to the game? Because again, when you have nobody on the outside, it's kind of weird. But you do have a lot of cars on the other parking lot. So you got 2-3 empty parking lots here for whatever reason. And I'm pretty sure that Bills fans, they go to games. They travel very well and they love their team. So there's no way a Bills fan, a parking lot in a Bills stadium is ever going to be emptied. Because that's going to be taken up by every single Bills fan possible, okay? There's the reason why the Bills fans are known as the Bills Mafia. They travel well, and they love their team. I'm a Bengals fan. Trust me, I get it. We love our team as well. We do have the Pro Shop thingy right there. The NFL... Actually, no, that's not even the Pro Shop at all. I was going to say, because that literally just a random door in the back of the stadium. And I feel like that's probably would be a weird situation to go right there. That's not what I would assume would be where you would put a Pro Shop. A random black door in the back of the building. I think the Pro Shop's on the side here, but yeah, I mean, again, like I said, for the most part, I can't wait to see what the new stadium looks like, and hopefully we get that probably in Madden 27 in all honesty, but still, can't wait to see how that looks. I wish you could customize stadiums, like they actually gave us the ability to do this, like without having to go through all this hoopla, you know, in Madden, and we could actually customize them ourselves, but it is what it is. So again, like I said, this is going to be the same outside map, but 5% smaller. But just kind of take a look at it. Even with 5% smaller, it's still a humongous freaking map, which, bro, I did not think we need this much farmland. Bro, this is just stupid how big this is. I mean, again, there really isn't anything going on. It's just big. That's really what this is. It's just humongously, stupidly big for no reason. EA Sports. You want to fix gameplay? No. They're going to put a GTA 6 size map in their game of just farmland. You're playing Farmland Simulator now. Whenever you play the Bills map, this is Farmland Simulator. You're now a farmer. Farmer Simulator. I don't know why I called it Farmland Simulator, but that sounded... It sounds about right when it comes to Madden, okay? Look how far away we are from the actual stadium. Bro, this is... These maps are so stupid, how big they are. At least with the newer Maddens, they get a little bit smaller, which I kind of don't like, because I like the size of the maps being so frequency huge for no reason. But at least it makes a lot more sense when they're smaller. Because if not, you're just looking at yourself over a freaking desert wasteland of nothingness. And you're still not going to get gameplay fixes. Anyway, Madden 24. This is when we actually start getting some upgrades. Welcome. We're now 11 minutes into the video, and that's when we start getting the upgrades. Alright, so first thing that gets upgraded in Madden 24, locker room. Second thing, there's people everywhere. They're literally ants. And they're so annoying because they all look the same. And they all act the same, and they walk around in circles like idiots. Yeah. Best way to put it, I don't like Madden 24's logic. Just too people-y. There's too many peoples. Too people-y for me. Don't like it. Alright, so now let's go. Let's get to the bottom here, and let's go inside this locker room. And I want to see all the upgrades that EA Sports made with Madden 24. Come on. There we go. Angles are weird. Okay, you go inside. The sides are that's it. The sides are blue. Oh, and this thing at the end now is shiny. The sides are blue, and the thing at the end is shiny. That's all the upgrades, folks. That's all the upgrades. We got scammed. We got scammed. Yeah, no, there really isn't much upgrade when it comes to the locker room for this one. It's, yeah, EA Sports didn't really care too much about this stadium. That's kind of my takeaway from this, is they just didn't care that much about this. It's somewhat of an upgrade, I guess, you know, you could say, like, if you close your eyes and you really think, like, maybe a tad bit of an upgrade. You got the blue sides, and that's nice, right? Yes, we have to, went through all that desert wasteland to get that. But now there's people. See this? There's people out here. Look at that. Why? Why is there so many people standing? Do you guys see that, right? They're standing against the wall doing nothing. They're just standing against the wall while the game's going on. So let me get this straight. They paid money to go to an NFL game to stand against a wall and stare at the wall the whole entire game. How? Why? What's the logic behind this? And we also have houses, by the way. Yeah, so Madden 24, they added houses to the actual thingy. This is also another upgrade I forgot to talk about. They actually added houses to the farmland. So it looks like the houses started getting built, and now the farmland is not just farmland, it's also house land. Which I guess all land is technically house land. I don't know. So yeah, they did little upgrades, okay? They also added this thing on the outside here, this little box thing you can see right there. It says Go Bills. As I zoom out here, Whoop, there we go. That little box thing underneath the Go Bills, they added that. That's an upgrade. Remember, Madden 24 was the first next-gen PC version, so you kind of also spent $80 for this. But you got yourself the upgrade. We got signs with all the stuff on it, all that kind of cool stuff. We have a little walkway system here, but as you can see, you walk straight to a wall, which you might say, well, that makes no sense. Why would you walk straight to a wall? Yeah, I would love to know. But you know, science, right? Science? The map is a lot smaller than any other Madden. It's a lot smaller than any other Bill Stadium in Madden. That's what I meant to say. Not any other Madden in general. In any other Bill Stadium in Madden. You have this like random black wall that goes all the way around, and then you have the green line, and then you get this gigantic freaking dome of a wall on the outside. Which, not sure why, but cool. You get this like gigantic wall thing, and then it just goes out to nothingness. So again, it's a lot smaller stadium. That's what you can kind of expect with Madden 24, is that the stadiums are just, I mean, the maps are just simply smaller. They make them smaller, a little bit more compact, and stuff like that. So, it's not a big deal at the end of the day that makes it smaller. It's still a humongous map. It's still stupidly big for no reason. I don't think anyone actually ever asked for this map to be this big. But yeah, it's the little things in life. What she tells me. Anyway, we also have these like 3 random businesses on the outskirts of town here. Not sure what's going on there or what really is happening, but it's Madden, so I shouldn't be surprised. So now we're about to get into the latest, greatest, the best Madden of all time, the greatest Madden, because it's the current Madden, and that is Madden 25. Madden 25 is it an upgrade? Is the question. You're gonna hate me on this one. Let's go in the locker room. Let's go in the locker room. They put red on the ceiling. They put red on the ceiling. That's the upgrade. That's the upgrade. They put red on the ceiling. And also they made the floor like a moisty type texture. It looks like the floor is wet when it's not wet, but they also added like a red, or I mean a moisty texture on the floor. But yeah, that's the upgrade. Is it a good one? No. Is it there? Hell to the yeah. They like be minimalistic. Now the suites did get updated in Madden 25. To their credit, the suites area here did get updated. This is actually a new thing. It looks a little bit better than Madden 24 and Madden 23 and Madden 22. So that is actually somewhat of an upgrade, which is cool. But for the most part, outside of that, from inside the stadium purpose, it's very much the same. But that's the beautiful thing, because it's not just inside the stadium or what you can see. We also have little sponsors right there, which is also kind of dope and cool. We also have these things written on the building here. And we also have, this is now black. Yep, that's black now. It wasn't black before, but now it's black. And also you have sponsors on the sides that are just like, say random things, which, that's dope. And you also have more ants everywhere. Yeah, more ants everywhere. More just random nonsense going on, which, yeah, got signs all over the place there. You got this outside thing here. I think they just painted a lot of these buildings black, which I don't know if they are black in real life, but okay, cool. You know, hey, listen, I'm all for it. You have a little fence area around here. Was this building in the last previous ones? I don't remember. I think this building might be new. I gotta think about it. I don't remember this building being the last in the previous ones here, but yeah, it's like, it is an upgrade. It is, right? But as you see, some stadiums aren't really that much upgrades. Some stadiums are, and some stadiums are little upgrades, right? It's like little itty bitty upgrades as you go along. Some of them, you know, they are pretty good though, and some of them are. Some of them you could do without, you know. That's kind of how I look at most of these stadiums. It's like, some of them you look at and you're like, oh my lordy, this is such a huge upgrade. Everything is different. Everything is new. Whatever. This one is not the case. And also, I cannot read that for whatever reason. I tried to read that like a billion times in this video, and I could not read that. That's weird. Like, they have the picture there, but then they don't really do anything with it. It's just like there, but you can't read the bottom part that's the most important. And look, they have the emergency medical services. See, I'm telling you, they added those things in this. They definitely made sure they complied with the, not the FCC. Something. Whatever they had to comply with, I think they complied with it because they have that. That's the thing. They make sure they have that set up. Which I guess is a good thing. I guess it's a good thing for that. But no matter how many times I tried to read this, I could not read this. And I'm like, bro, why even have it there? Like, you make it impossible to read. Not only can nobody actually see it because it's on the outside, you can't read it. And look, you even have Daniel Jones on the outside here. They even have Daniel Jones on the outside. And they have 4 different versions of Daniel Jones, which is so amazing. Also, I don't think this was in Madden 24. That little outside thing here. I don't think that was in Madden 24. So that actually might be new. You have a little sign here with all the stuff. And again, I tried to read this for the 50,000th time. And you cannot read this. It's there for no reason. You can read a little bit of it, but you can't read the whole thing. So what's the point? Why even have it? I guess it's accurate, but just make it a higher like quality image. Okay? You're going to give us 17,000 yards of freaking, what's it called? Farmland. You might as well give us something there too. Might as well show us that and actually let us be able to read it. Okay? If we're going to get all this farmland for no reason, I want to be able to read the sign that I don't know. I could look it up and see exactly what it says, but that's not the point. Point is not me looking it up, because I could look it up 100%, but I'm not going to do that. I'm looking at it again, and I still can't read that. I'm not illiterate. The game does not want you to read it. The game doesn't want you to be great. So what I'm getting out of all this is the game does not care. EA Sports is like, nah, bro. And yes, I'm trying to read it again. I was hoping that one of these would be actually readable. It's not. At all. And I thought at first I was illiterate, but no, it's not me. It's never me. It's the EA Sports game people. Company. Poopla. Something like that. Alright, so we also got a little cap on the outside of this sign, which actually looks really freaking cool. I don't know why I love that. That wasn't in any of the other Maddens. So maybe Madden 25 is an upgrade. You just have the upgrades outside the stadium. So all the upgrades to Madden 25, you can't see as the player, but if you no-clip outside, you can see. So reality-wise, it's all for the devs. Madden 25's upgrades is just for the devs. It's not for you. It's for the developers who want to have fun playing the game. And know that they did all these things that you're never going to see. I guess you can see some of it from the field because of how this stadium is structured. But you can't see enough of it that it actually matters that much. Like, you see just enough where it's like, oh yeah, that thing is there. But it's not like you're seeing actually that much. You're not seeing enough to have fun. And I tried reading this for the umpteenth time. Okay, I tried everything to read that. Like, I looked at 17 different variants of it, and I still could not read that. Bills fans, you have to protest on Twitter. We have to get a readable image of the Bills' conduct. So what even is the Buffalo Bills' conduct? Bro, you guys jump through tables, and you're drunk as fluff every single second. Is the conduct, you must jump through tables? Maybe that's why I didn't put it. Because, like, we can't put it there because then kids might start jumping through tables and they might start saying that EA Sports is promoting this. I don't know. Maybe that's the whole stick in the end. EA Sports didn't want to get sued for someone breaking their arm for jumping through a table. I think I just figured out EA Sports. I figured out why EA Sports doesn't want that to be a thing. Anyway, we got a humongous parking lots over here. And look, the parking lots that were before not used are now used. So, shout out to EA Sports for actually utilizing the parking lots that you have in the video game. Again, maybe those parking lots in real life aren't utilized, so maybe that's like a thing. Again, I've never been to Buffalo, New York. I can't really speak on that fact, but I can speak on is that what I can see. And that's what I see. Anyway, guys, make sure you slap that like and subscribe button if you are indeed new to the channel. Again, as always, we will be going through all 32 teams and looking at them in the last 4 years of Madden. So we're going to be kind of continuing this series today. If you want to see a certain team, tell me down below, and we will, get to that certain team. Again, I still have, like, I think, 25 teams I want to say left. So, got a lot left. A lot rocking and rolling. And we're going to continue this down the line. I'll see you guys in the next one.